Hi guys, and welcome back to the live experiment about manifesting money or financial freedom in your life. This is day 6 and 7 of this experiment, and if you recall the previous episode, you can see that I was feeling pretty bad, and I have to actually put some little effort into it using again cognitive behavioral therapy to create again the best feelings or a better emotional state for well-being. And this is what we have to do. It's like going to the gym. If we don't work out, then we get weak muscles. The same holds true with our minds. If we work at our mind, it will become stronger, and the same holds true for our manifesting muscle, probably, I guess. So today the weather is not the best. It's like 1 month in May 2023. It's a very cold month. It doesn't seem natural at all, but it is what it is, and we have to make the best out of it if we can. So the past 2 years have been really bad for me. It has been 2 years of actual hell because I almost lost everything that was dear to me. So it is a very hard. And when I speak with all my friends, therapists, they all tell me that the things that I have lost, that I am actually holding very well. Well, I mean, it's not accident, it's all part of the training. And so we are here manifesting emotional freedom. The techniques that I like best are the ones that does not take much effort, like visualizing it. At the moment, at least, it does seem a little bit forced, so I'm not doing that a lot at the moment. I have written down my wish that I would like to get realized, so not getting money for free, but helping a lot of people around the world, having a great life, a better life, healing, helping, and so on. So all this good stuff. And I mean, for me right now are not the best moments in my life, and it would be great if it were, but there are great challenges, big challenges in my life right now. So probably if you're going through challenges as well, you know what it does feel like. Yesterday I was actually talking to a entrepreneur, very rich entrepreneur, and we were essentially talking about how life goes. And he said that the best way to experience life is to go about success, at least financially, is going like linearly. It's like starting with $1,000 a month, then 2,000, 4,000, 5,000. The drill. The worst part is when you get to be almost there, like to be almost financially secure, almost financially free, and then you lose it all. And that he said that that's the worst thing that could happen. Look, you can look down there. So a beautiful view, but the weather is not as great. There you can actually see Italy down there. A really nice place, beautiful country. I mean, it said that they have destroyed it economically, because in the past it was one of the richest countries in the world. So hope that works well. And so regarding the manifestation, so I've noticed maybe the manifesting stuff, because I always like to talk intellectually, to understand things, even though the universe maybe cannot be understood. But speaking about this stuff, it has to come from somewhere, manifesting stuff, connecting on a subconscious level, like Jung said, synchronicity, and all this beautiful stuff. Here in the woods I feel great. Maybe here is a great place to working on affirmations, on working on manifesting your future. And before I was thinking about the idea that I was writing about, the idea of identity, actions, feelings. A lot of the time we get to feel something, and then we feel sad, we feel depressed, we feel anxious, bored, etc. And then we say, "Oh, I don't like doing anything," so we don't do anything, and then we feel even more depressed. And then when we feel more depressed, then we actually take this identity into our mind. So not a great thing, but something to think about. And I mean, is day 7 today? Great challenges about manifesting. It's interesting. Maybe this manifestation stuff works like that because it's hard to believe before you actually see. At the end of this experiment, I hope that even if I have to, I get to make 1,000 videos, 2,000 videos, 5,000 videos, I don't know, as long as it takes, but hope that I get to there soon, and I will, of course, share with you everything that I come across. For example, I have written down that I'm searching for a buyer. I have 500 books left, and the printed ones, because here I had to do like that we don't have print on demand, so it was a big financial investment, and I am actually trying to manifest the buyer for the 5,000 books. 500 books. It's not a lot, but when you are down and feeling down, this sounds like really a lot, and would be great to see that happen in life. And if that happens, then I will know that there is something to this stuff, because the reality, feeling in a slide, or as Vadim Zeland calls it, a slide of reality, like being the kind of person, being the kind of woman, kind of man that acts the part. Even Shakespeare said, that life is a play, a game, and that everyone can choose his, her role. But on the other hand, if I look at the people that I know that are financially successful, that are successful in their business, all I can see right now that like 95% of people that I know, their success came suddenly, and it came not after working, but it was like a vortex, they were sucked in. I have a friend who got to be who's now a very successful sports manager, football manager, and he's very financially secure, rich, I don't know, maybe a couple of millions, I don't really know, but the point is that he, like when he was 23, he became the CEO of a public thing, and it's like very unusual that to happen, Maybe he was the first one and the only one here. And then, he decided, I don't know, then a new rector came and they changed him, his term, And then he actually said, okay, I don't know, I'm interested in kind of football, okay, I'm going to that. And then all of a sudden, like 1 year, 2 years later, he was very successful. Okay, it doesn't seem like a lot of work. I know the you don't know as the story goes, like, oh yeah, you have to work like 20, 40 years to get something, blah blah blah, it does not seem that way, but then the argument is and comes, how was it in the dark ages, essentially. Then there you took what you wanted, if you were a peasant and you wanted to be a knight, you had to go for the night, of course you had to train, but you had to always had the luck. And it's like another thing that came to mind is like experimenting a muscle, it's like Schwarzenegger said. I was watching a video of him saying that you have to actually go into the muscle and be there, be into it, and feeling the muscle, not just going to the reps. Okay, interesting thing. And maybe it's like similar with a law of attraction or manifestation. So feeling the manifested things come into life. I don't know. So it's like when I was talking with that entrepreneur, like he was really rich, couple of millions. I mean, for our here our situation here, that's a lot. And he was, I almost thought about him, he was very interested at what I had to say about cognitive therapy and wisdom of life, and all these problems that we experience right now in the world, like the inflation, the war going on, etc., etc., etc. So, and it was interesting, and I always thought about, look, this is a man that could actually buy 500 of my books to distribute it to his people around, and so that would be actually great. This is what I thought. Maybe it will come to manifest. I will keep you posted, and until next time, I hope you have a great life and wish you all the best.